Most of us are aware that in love, there is the outside and the inside. There is the physical, that, let's say, it is the initial hook, that will make you automatically attract the attention of certain people. And then there is your inside, your way of being, your tastes, your behavior, the compatibility you may have with someone. But beyond how you are, we'll say your personality, there is your level of confidence. Because you can be yourself with all your likes, your obsessions, your interests, your hobbies, in your most insecure version, which will lead you to certain behaviors that are sometimes unattractive. Or you can be yourself with the same qualities, your hobbies, your interests, but your confident version, which will have very different behaviors, and on the other hand, they will attract. By this, I don't mean that you have to pretend to be someone that you are not, because you are you, however you are. We always have to be as unique as we can be. Beyond that, I want you to understand that confidence is an independent variant, that obviously when you realize your confidence, when you reach your maximum confidence potential, it makes a huge difference in the success of your love life. So what does it take to reach that confidence? The short and quick answer is simply a mental click. If you decide today to say, it's over, I will believe that I am the best that has walked the earth, that's it. You would already have that confidence with no need to change anything about you, neither your physical appearance nor your inner self. So why is it important to work on ourselves? Because if we don't have that confidence, we don't feel that we deserve it. We don't have a good or enough self-esteem. Then, as we invest in ourselves, we invest effort, we begin to believe that we deserve something more. When I treat myself well, when I am taking care of myself, I believe that someone else can do it. Let's say that the feedback from others is a way for you to become aware. The image of yourself is on one side. The image that others have of you is in another side. The concept that you have of yourself and the concept that you acquire from the feedback from other person, these images coexist, are mixed, and affect each other. The concept that you have of yourself affects the other person, but in the same way, the concept that the other person has of you affects you. So when you learn to pretend that confidence, the other person perceives that confidence. Even if it is pretended, you transmit it. And through his vision, you absorb that and you start to believe it too. So at the end, that pretending ends up becoming a reality. So now we're going to talk about those actions or behaviors that we should avoid. First thing to avoid, I do not criticize myself and I don't make myself less, even if it is in joking mode. This is very common. We have an insecurity and we feel that the other person is perceiving it. Then we make a negative comment about it. For example, I know that I am not like that. Or, no, I could never get that. And the other person feels a little obligated to tell you, no, why are you saying that? Don't worry, blah, blah, blah. This is not attractive. Stop saying negative things about yourself. Don't even as a joke. Do not do it. On the other hand, if you have something positive to say about yourself, say it openly. No need to be a show-off, but don't be afraid to talk in a positive way about yourself. As long as what you say is true and you are not inventing anything, just stop emphasizing the negative. Stop provoking the other person to put the attention on the negative and openly show them how insecure you feel. So, those self-critical phrases are forbidden. Second thing to avoid, stop looking for empathy by creating sorrow or pity in the other person. Although at the moment when that person pities you, it seems like there is a moment of closeness or affection, eventually this is not attractive. So don't talk about relationships that have gone wrong. Don't give them to understand that you have no faith that anyone can fall in love with you again. Look for the admiration to make them understand that you are a person capable of everything. Leave aside the comparisons and jealousy. Grab what is logical, what is reasonable. To begin with, we have to understand that everyone has a love life before us. So, everything that has happened before us, this person was in his total right and does not have to represent any threat to our relationship. As long as this person does not disrespect you, you don't have to demand things that you cannot demand. You are just getting to know each other. You are not yet anything. Another very different thing is when you are already a couple. Obviously, there may be things that bother you. And when something bothers you, you have to ask yourself, what is the problem? If it is really more my fears and insecurities, maybe it's time to work on that and face it. Don't show that insecure jealousy. Don't go and look how their previous partners were. Don't make that comparison. Remember, if that person is now there with you, it's because he wants to be. I will not give him reasons to not want it to be. Based on interrogations, being a spy, that is not attractive at all. Another thing to avoid is to question all the time the person's interest in you. And on top of that, you ask about it. Like, do you really want to be with me? I don't understand why you want to be with me. I have the feeling that you don't like me. All those kind of conversations are the least attractive you can have. Don't question this person's interest. Again, if this person is there, it's because this person wants to be there. The interest is not claimed. The interest is not demanded. Simply, if the person is not corresponding you as you want, just take a step back. What is very attractive is to have the courage to be you, for real. You show yourself as you are. You are a wonder. There is no one like you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Allow yourself to be you. Trust your uniqueness. Let that person know who you really are. Remember, you deserve to enjoy your most confident version of yourself.